Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my OpenTTD Let's Play. Now, since last time, I've been managing some of our vehicles. Let's have a look at what's going on. Well, we have a lot less trains than what we used to have. I went round and got rid of a lot of the old ones. For example, here's Scrappy 3 and Scrappy 4. They're still going round in circles, but they're not making us a lot of money. If we look at the information here, they are slow. They're not that costly to run, but the reliability isn't that great. So what we're going to do is, once Scrappy 4 is paid off, we're going to send him to the depot and get him replaced. There we are, 20,000 it took him for that run. Only just brought him into profit. Not good enough. Okay, we're moving on to a new age. Where is he in that? There he is in the depot. We're going to sell just the engine. There we go. And we're going to buy a new vehicle. Now, what I've done is I've ordered the vehicles in this list, sort by reliability. And that means that we can ignore all of these trains at the top here because they're just so rubbish, and go down the bottom here and look at the really good ones. Now, this Type 2 diesel is currently the most reliable one there. You look, it costs 26,000 to run, 90 mile an hour. It's not too bad. If we go here, we've got this EE Deltic as well. Slightly faster, costs more to run, costs more to buy. I think we're probably going to be going with this Type 2. We do also have this tank engine that's more reliable, but running costs are quite high and the speed's quite low. So we're going to go with this diesel train for now. There we go. Now let's just have a look at the orders. Yeah, full load, and then come over here and unload. Brilliant. Let's get that train going. Alright, what's happening over here? Oh, the other steam train's broken down. What a surprise. At 55% reliability and age of 22 years old, this is a perfect example of exactly the problems I've been having recently. So we're going to wait we're going to wait for him to service, we're going to wait for him to unload, then we're going to tell him, go to your depot. No, go to a depot nearby. Brilliant. And we're just going to sell you. There we are, get the money. A massive 3,000, that's terrible. Right, so we do have a reduced number of trains on our network. Now these ones here are still doing the passenger ones from a couple of episodes ago. Was it last episode? I think it might have been. We've got some electric trains over here, which I decided to run for a while. The running costs are a little bit higher, I think, than some of our diesel ones that we're looking at the moment. But at the time, they seemed the most reliable. This steam train over here is probably one that needs replacing. Although its maximum reliability isn't that good, although its speed isn't that good either, the running costs are terrible. Absolutely terrible for the running costs on those ones. So if we head all the way up to over here, where the steam trains are originating from, and have a look at the trains that are coming there, you see that I have already converted one of these trains to diesel. That diesel train is now making a good profit. It doesn't break down as much, and it's a lot better. So we need to get this train 26 and replace it as soon as possible. Okay. It's about to cash in, and it's going to be making probably a few £1,000s, but it's not going to be the best situation. There we are, you see, 60,000. Right, let's turn that train round. The reason why I'm turning the train round is to slow it down. Send it to the depot. No, turn it round again. Now, see, look, it's broken down already. Stop breaking down, train. No! I want you to go to this depot just here. Why won't you do that? Thank you. Oh my word. Right, we're going to get rid of the engine and we're going to replace it with one of the most reliable ones we have right now, which is this Type 2. Apparently the mineral wagon's more reliable, but never mind. There we go. That cost us a good slice of money, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Let's see what else we've got going on here. We did have a steam train going backwards and forwards here, but I have no idea. Oh, there he is. There's the steam train. It's not costing a massive amount to run, so this one I don't think is going to really be making much of a profit. But we need it to feed these ones, so whatever. the passenger network is looking a bit weird. I had a look at that earlier, and we're doing okay. What I've done is I've upgraded these ones that go to Laddinghatton as well. The reliability should be a lot better, and the running costs are a lot lower than they used to be. You can see they're now making a little bit of a better wedge in profit. If you look at the operating profit, you can see that it was going down and down. A lot of the trains were breaking here. I tried to fix them, it broke again, but we're now getting up there in the profit. We're actually starting to pull some profit through, which is really quite good. Now, the only thing that I don't think we've got going on... Oh, hang on a minute. We've got this electric train here. Is he making profit? Is he going to be making profit? He's just about to drop a load of stuff off. Go away. 11,000. Okay, so it looks like that one train is making a profit. What we got here? This train here is moving stuff as well. It's moving scrap. 33. What? Is that the diesel or the electric? Oh, it's the Type 2 diesel. Costs 26 to run. I was looking at the profit. The profit's fine. So we actually have a train going to both of the scrap yards and also the iron ore. That's cool. So now what we need to do is enter a new train at the steel mill. So new vehicle. Of course, we're going to check out the most reliable one. We're going to probably go... Oh, we've got a new EE diesel, 100 mile an hour. But look at those running costs. 56,000 a year. That's quite high running costs. This diesel Type 2 is about half that, so we're going to go with the diesel, even though it's 99% instead. We're going to be shifting the metal that's coming out of this steel mill, and to shift the metal and take it somewhere, we are going to be using, of course, the metal truck things. Don't know what they are. Where are the metal trucks? Mineral hoppers. Okay, if you buy a mineral hopper, it costs nothing to convert. If you buy the universal wagon, what's the universal wagon got? There it is. It costs to convert, so it's 6,000 versus 4,000. So it's actually cheaper to buy the right wagon in the first place. There we go. Oh, flip! No, sell them. I didn't want them. We need this, the one that does the steel. Is it this one? Metal, brilliant. Oh dear. Same difference though. It costs less than the universal one, and it costs nothing to refit because it's the right type. Metal. Right. Go here. Perfect. Load up. Drop it off. There. Nothing too complicated about that, is there? Oh, whoa, where are you going? Oh, why is it going to the second place first? Ugh. Right, this station up here needs renaming as well. Promfingberg James Watt Street. Why is it called that? I have no idea. Promfingberg Machine Shop. That's all it is. It's just a station for the machine shop. There we are. Jobs are good. Okay. Now, to do a lot of this, I had to take out more loan. Okay, we're now up to 800,000 in loan. That loan interest is not costing us too much, 24,000 a year. It'd be nice if it was doing none of that, but there's not a lot we can do. Let's check on our ship. Where's our ship? I thought we had a ship just down here. There we go. How's our ship doing? Yep, making profit. Why not? It's getting old though. We're going to have to replace it soon. Having said that, this ship cost us about 100,000. It's only making 20,000 a year. Okay, so it has made its money back over its lifetime. That's the important thing, isn't it? Right. We still have a steam train. Reliability's not good. Running costs, not great. Oh, hang on, that's not a steam train, that's our electric train. Running costs are not... It could be a little bit better, but it's okay. The profit coming through. I keep thinking that's a steam train because it's a dark colour, and the electric ones over here are yellow. I keep getting confused by them. Right, but now we've got the money, I would like to actually try and get this passenger service in sometime this century. So, Let's have a look at this. Electrified rail. Let's bust through this bit. Bring out this single line. Yeah, see, that goes up and then down again. Makes me want to remove it. There we go. It's costing quite a lot to put this line in. Right, now where do we go into this town? Let's remove, no, not remove the trees, but let's make the trees transparent. If we can take out these 3 buildings, we can put the railway going by. Local authority refuses to allow it. Well, it's going to be time for the trees. Local authority say that we're medium at the moment. I think we need to be good to remove a building like that. So let's put some trees in over here. They still think we're medium. Trees here. Still think we're medium. Trees here. Now we think we're good. We can blow that up. Brilliant. And we'll put a train station in later. Not quite sure where the train station is going to go. Here, this is going to cost an absolute fortune if we're not careful, so we're going to put a bridge in. Bridges were actually quite expensive, weren't they? Let's carry on down here. Go. Right, now we're crossing a river. How much would it cost to delete it? 30,000. How much would it cost for a fast bridge over it? 6,000. That's what we're going to do for now. We'll reduce these number of bridges and so forth in the future. Ugh. What? Oh. Need to just bring that out a little bit. There we go. To allow the bridge to be placed. 13,000. Still a lot cheaper than 30,000 per tile, isn't it? Right, what we're doing here. Are we getting close? We are starting to get close to Fubourne place. Whatever it's called. Flippity flop. Right, there we are. Bridges. There we are. At least I managed to get a flat one in. Flat bridges are better than the up and downy bridges. Right, this is going to cost a bit. 30,000 there because I'm going through farmland. A lot of money. Right. I'm thinking, what should we do here? We've got to do something because we'll hit this coal mine. It means we're going to have to go under it. You can't do anything else when you get to a coal mine. You have to go under. Oh well. If that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. Tunnel. There. Yes, I did that right. For a moment then I thought I put the tunnel to the wrong place. Now, there's a hill here and we want to shave this off to allow us to put a junction in. So let's push it back a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we're going to put a junction in there and then eventually... now, I wanted a station in here, but the land height's funny. Let's get rid of those 2 pieces of thing there. Reduce the land height as much as we can there. Right, now, how much does this town like us? They think we're very good. Brilliant! They think we're very good! That's fantastic. We can put a massive, great big train station in. Number of tracks at 6. Platform length 5. We're facing this way. The reason why I chose 6 is to make it nice and wide. There we go. We don't really need one that wide right now. It's a terminus, so we can do this. There we go. Let's put the depot in there as well. Good. We need to notch that down. Now that we've got the station in, I don't really care, to be honest. We can lower the land a little. Oh, good, we ran out of money. We ran out of money? I haven't run out of money in a little while. Okay, whilst we're waiting for a little bit of money to generate to put this brilliant new super special service in between Tedham and Fubourne. Silly me. Let's just check a few things and make sure we're running okay. These two bridges, I think this bridge over here is going to be slowing our trains down. Let's just have a look. We need to check the. It's electrified. That's why it's not electrified railway. Let's do standard railway bridges. Yeah, look. It is currently, I think, this suspension here, which is a 50 mile an hour, needs upgrading. There we go. That's better. Right now, let's have a look at our trains. All of them are making a nice little profit, apart from this one, which probably it should be making a profit. Oh well, never mind. We've got a new aircraft available. We don't really care about aircraft right now. Yeah, we're doing okay on the money. If we change it by profit this year, we've got a few trains that aren't making as much, but most of them are doing okay. Most of them are doing very good. Right, we've generated... Oh, God. Where are we? We're out in the middle of everywhere. Ah, here we go. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and we're now going to finish off this piece of track. And some of it's electric and some of it isn't. That's a problem. Let's upgrade that. Hang on a minute. Electrified. Convert. There we go. Right, so now we just need signals along this, but we actually have to finish it because at some point here I stopped with a second line. And I don't know why I did that. It was money. I was running low on money, and we're about to run out of money, but we're also about to finish the line. Yay! Right, signals. How much are signals going to cost us? Hopefully, they're not going to cost us too much. 17,000 for one set, which means we haven't got enough money to finish the other set. Or did we get all the way with the signals? Yes, we did get all the way with the signals. Brilliant. And there's the rest. Right, we need some signals here as well. And that's it. I think that's all the signals. I think we're ready to do a Fubourne service. Yay! I don't know whether to do it to Tedham or anywhere else, but we probably need some more passenger trains on the go, actually. Ratings are... Oh, God, for mail, it's poor. For Laddinghattan, anyway. Maybe we need to sort that out. Put specialised mail trains in. There's still loads of passengers waiting, but how many of those passengers want to go to Tedham or Glenfinfield? Lots. Oh no, passengers from. Okay, passengers from this station via Tedham, via Laddinghattan, passengers from Tedham. Well, where do they want to go? No idea. Let's have a look at the situation with the trams. Let's make the buildings transparent. Check out new vehicles. What we got going on here. These trams that we've got going round are old. That's for sure. And they are the Ballabra, the old one. Okay. The Jubilee has a slightly higher running cost, but goes a lot quicker. I mean, a lot quicker, and holds more passengers as well. Well, we need to upgrade our trams. Let's do that. Manage the list. Let's go and yes, replace vehicles. That's it. And we're going to replace all these old trams with all these new trams. The reliability goes up a lot. The speed goes up a lot. Start replacing. That is going to cost us a lot of money, but it's going to help us turn more of an operating profit. And as you can see, the operating profit's doing pretty good. Brilliant. Okay, let's put those buildings back. I like the buildings. There we go. We need to save up for this train, which we're going to do. So let's do new vehicle. Let's see what reliable vehicles we've got going down here at the moment. This EE Deltic, running costs are very high, but the reliability is good. This Type 2, running costs are a lot lower. So we're going to have that one. So let's buy one of them. We can just about afford it. We're going to do a passenger service, so let's rename order by name. There we go. Now, where's our passenger carriages? Here they are. We've got that expensive one and we've got this cheap one. We're going to have the cheaper one. We've actually got enough money to buy... Oh, I was going to say to buy all the carriages, but we haven't. We need one more carriage. There we go, now we can have it. And orders are going to be go to Fubourne and then all the way down this massive line to Tedham and back. Now we're going to make Fubourne a full load just for the first trip because there's currently no passengers waiting at Fubourne, and I reckon it would load up quite quickly with people wanting to go places. Let's check that out. 2 passengers, yeah. 3 passengers. Just try and maximise this. Want to find out where they want to go. From this station, it says. There we go. Via any station. A group by source via destination. There we go. Looks like they want to go pretty much anywhere. Let's have a look at source destination via. One passenger to any station, that was. Brilliant. That's the kind of thing that I want to see. Right, so we want this train to load up a little bit before we send it going. But for future runs, we're not going to make it full load. The only reason I'm doing the full load now is because this station didn't have any passengers waiting. When the train comes back, it should have. Okay, we're about to finish off. There we go. Take the full load order off. And I actually want to clone it. Now, I don't know how much it would cost to clone. 157,000. That's quite a lot. Let's see. It gets up to about 80 mile an hour. Does quite well. Not really too phased by the bridges. This hill, that slowed it down quite a lot. We're going to have to remove some hills when we've got some spare money. But a nice 90 mile an hour journey straight... Oh, one breakdown. We've had a breakdown. That's going to take us a while to get up to speed again. And a visit to the depot as well. Okay. Let's see how much we make on this. I reckon about 50 to 60,000. Maybe a little bit more. Nice straight run. Lots of passengers on there. 75,000 in total. We got a lot for transferring. And I think... Are we full up? No, we're not full up. We could have had more passengers on the return journey. Still, a nice heavy profit there. Enough money, in fact, nearly for us to be able to buy a second train, which I really, really want to do right now because there's passengers waiting here. So I think we've got enough money. No, we need a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. Some train paid for itself somewhere. Come on, there. Right, and away we go. Now we do have a lot of passengers waiting here. A lot of them are from this station and want to go to Glenfing Hill, Laddinghatton, Tedham, Laddinghatton as well. You know what? I just realised why our money keeps disappearing. It's those flipping trams replacing themselves. So this train should fill up on passengers that want to go to these places via this Tedham shuttle service. And that should get us a good bit of profit. It's actually starting to create a bit more of a network going on as well. Right, how are those trams doing? Oh, the trucks are starting to get old. Can we afford to replace the trucks? There is an ore truck which we could use. Its reliability is better. The speed is the same. running costs is the same. I don't know why you would. Well, the reliability is better, so let's start replacing those vehicles. We've got 100 coal trucks. Oh wow, that's cool. Well, there we go, folks. Over the course of, in between now and the next episode, all these old trucks and all the old trams are going to get replaced. If we sort by profit this year, you can see that some of the trams are now starting to make money. In fact, these new faster trams are even better. Where are they? Let's have a look, see if we can find some of these faster trams in the city. They're going to be held up by the slower trams at the moment until we can get them all sorted out. But what's this one doing? You see, it's stuck behind an old broken down tram, I think. Not sure. It looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Lots of income, lots of profit coming in. We're starting to really turn this around. Operating profit is now well and truly up there. Bit of fixing between episodes sorted that job out, and I'm quite happy the way things are going. I think once these trams are all replaced, they'll start making even more money. I'm not bothered about your shunter. Thank you very much. Might be if I had the time or the money, but I don't have both. There's my desktop, and there's the game. Right. So like I said, that's going to be all for now. Hopefully we'll be able to get those trams sorted out between now and next time, as well as these coal trucks. And it looks like they're doing okay. If I sort by age, have we got an age? There we are. All these old ones down here, we're going to be getting rid of them. And the newer ones we'll be okay with. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Any thoughts, ideas or questions down in the comments section below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.